My air suspension has a pretty bad leak. As you can see, this is at 29 and this is at 90. These back two should be around the same pressure, just like these front two. To fix the leak, the first thing I need to do is get this wheel off. Using the impact, I went ahead and broke the lug nuts loose. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the car up in the air so I can get that wheel completely off. Now that the wheel is completely off the ground, I'll go ahead and get the lug nuts all the way off. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the wheel off and set it to the side. Now that I have the wheel off, I have access to the airline. As you can see, it's right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach behind here and push the airline to get it disconnected. I got the airline disconnected and I already see my issue. My issue is that I did not cut this end flat. So it's cut at like a little angle. So I'm going to go ahead and use these little cutters that are specifically made for cutting the airline and cut it completely straight. I cut my airline again, so now it's completely straight and I should no longer have any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach back here and connect it in the fitting again. Now that I have my airline back in, I'll go ahead and give it a nice tug because I want to make sure this line doesn't come out. Obviously that would be bad. Now that I cut that airline completely flush and put it back in there, made sure it was secure, I'm going to go ahead and put the wheel back on and get it back on the ground, and I will check it in a few hours to make sure that there's no longer a leak. Also, I'm not going to use that impact to put the wheels back on. I'm going to use this torque wrench to torque them to 150 foot-pounds.